Well, good evening and welcome to Lexington Catholic High School. William Warfield here with you. As joining me as well here on the broadcast is senior Jack Haynes. And Jack, there you are, man, TV star already. But just want to thank you for helping us out tonight and doing your thing, man. I know we had a great time last night at volleyball. Uh, didn't go the way the Knights had wanted it to go, but nonetheless, man, we had a lot of fun with it. But here we are tonight. We got high school soccer going on out there, and Lexington Catholic taking on Assumption, a top 10 matchup here in the state.
Yeah, I had a great time. Thanks for having me out last night. It was great to get my first broadcast under my belt. And unfortunately, the Knights couldn't pull out the win, but we'll see what they can do tonight here, the Lady Soccer Knights.
So we take you out there on the field. Yeah, Lexington Catholic, they're trying to fill that gap that they're missing last year. You had Kennedy Trainer, who's fantastic. She's committed to the University of Kentucky, as we have mentioned, but they're really missing Alana Hughes, I think, this year.
Yeah, Lana Hughes, that's a big loss for them. She's at center this year, but she was the senior leader last year and one of their top players along with Kennedy Trainer. And
Right.
as you can tell, they miss her a lot this year.
Kennedy Trainer, again, committed to the University of Kentucky. Now, Lexington Catholic's got some good defensive players on their team as well. You know, if you go up and down that lineup, I mean, there's a lot of great players. Who do you know? Who do you know just from walking around the school and known as the soccer star out there?
Austin Wally, number 11. She's a pretty great defender for the Knights. And Maggie Corbett, she's a freshman of and a sister of Cassie Corbett, who's a senior. And she's one to keep your eye on.
Pan the camera over here to the left, or well, to my right, and show you Lexington Catholic in their warm-ups wearing the home white tonight. They'll be taking on again Assumption. Assumption will be in the maroon bottoms, at least, with the maroon socks, but we're not sure what kind of tops they got on yet. They still got their warm-up jerseys on, but Lexington Catholic and Assumption coming up here shortly on Night Vision. It's brought to you by White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics. Jack Haynes will be back with some more of the pregame preview. That's coming up here shortly. Again, you're watching Night Vision here on Lexington Catholic's Night Vision.
White, Greer, and Maggard, where a beautiful smile is just the beginning.
Back here at Lexington Catholic High School, William Warfield, along with Jack Haynes, the senior here at Lexington Catholic High School, interested in broadcasting. So we're going to let you at it here tonight. You got a big-time matchup, throwing you right into the fire here, but you're gonna go at it full force. I got a good feeling about tonight.
Yeah, I do too. It should be a great game. Assumption, they're ranked 30th in the nation and 7th in the state. So Lexington Catholic's going to be up for a tough task here tonight, trying to pull off the upset.
Lexington Catholic, they've played tough competition all year long, though. I mean, it's not anything new to them to play these top 10 teams. Now, Assumption may give them some difficulties up front. We'll see. But I got a good feeling about tonight. Like I said, I think Lexington Catholic's in a good position this evening.
Yeah, Lexington Catholic has their senior experience for them going, and also superstar Kennedy Trainer.
Can't go wrong with Kennedy, no doubt about it. But, you know, there's some question that maybe she may or may not play tonight, but it looks like she's going to play.
Yeah, it looks like I see her out there warming up with the team, so it looks like she'll be going tonight for the Lady Knights.
Going to tag this game over to the GoCatholic.net site so the fans that are trying to tune into the game there can pick it up here shortly. And apologize about that, but we are getting that ready for you right this second. And a lot of folks want to tune in tonight to that game, or to this game. Highlands was able to defeat their opponent tonight in DuPont Manual out of Louisville. And so Highlands got the big win. They stay undefeated on the season. How about that? Highlands now, looking up and down here, Highlands now 9-0 on the season. They do have one tie against a team out of Ohio, Mount Notre Dame out of Ohio. Matter of fact, they've only allowed one goal on the season, so that's how powerful this. You got Simon Kenton in this thing. You got Lexington Catholic. You got Assumption, Manual, Tate's Creek. My goodness.
This is just a great tournament to be a part of and witness out here, all the fans.
Can't forget Sacred Heart. How could we forget Sacred Heart, too? We're getting ready to get the starting lineups here. Assumption will be introduced first, and we'll take you into their huddle here. Assumption starters about to be introduced. Jack, you're going to have most of the play-by-play tonight. I'm going to throw it over to you, my friend.
All right, sounds great. I'm ready for it.
Jack knows a little bit about soccer. Probably a lot more than I do about soccer. The important thing is that we give coverage to these great teams. Turn on the field mic so that you guys can hear that as well.
Number 10, Molly Goodell. Number 11, Addison Klein. Number 14, Jesse Grandusky. Number 18, Olivia Marino. Number 20, Kennedy Klein. Number 24, Abby Glover. Number 26, Mackenzie Riggs. And number 28, Riley Enenbach. And now for your home team, the Lady Knights of Lexington Catholic, coached by Terry Quigley, assistant coach Megan Atkins, and serving you for medical needs tonight is our trainer, Barb Winter.
Pan over here to the right
Now for your starting lineup.
for Lexington Catholic starting lineup.
Number 99, Liz Thompson.
Liz Thompson, the keeper.
Number 6, Cassie Corbett.
Cassie Corbett.
Number 7, Dominique Morris. Number 8,
Cassie Corbett's father is calling the PA here at the stadium tonight for the Lady Knights.
Corey
Sounded a little bit energetic there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Number 11, Austin Wally.
Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight.
12,
You're watching the game live here on Night Vision, the Lexington Catholic Digital Network, powered by PrepSpin, of course.
Number 16, Kenny Transfer. Number 20, Sarah Jane McCarty. And number 23, Abby Van Hoven.
Abby Van Hoven.
Our national anthem was played prior to our first game this evening, so we will go straight to our prayer. So please bow your head.
We'll listen into the prayer here as well.
Son, and Holy Spirit, dear Lord, in the battle that goes on through life, we ask for a field that is fair, a chance to strive and to dare. And if we should win, let it be by the code, with our faith and our honor held high. And if we should lose, let us stand by the road and cheer as the winners go by. Amen. Good luck, ladies.
All right, so again, we got Assumption taking on Lexington Catholic here tonight in this one, Night Vision. I want to thank some of the sponsors along the network, Jack. Let's go ahead and thank those fine folks. But Class 101, want to thank them. Want to thank Triple Play Productions. How about Collins Bowling Centers, Eastland and Southland Lanes? They got a great special going on right now. Do you remember what I was telling everybody last night?
Yeah, I believe you were saying they got $99
Worth of entertainment.
Special worth of entertainment for only $39.99.
That's right. And I'll tell you what, if you mention that you heard it here on Night Vision, you'll be able to take advantage of that offer. And that's a Lexington Catholic exclusive offer. So if you mention that, even for you folks that are in town, maybe they play game number 1, maybe on the way back to either Northern Kentucky or Louisville, where the other teams are from, maybe they'll stop by one of the bowling centers and take advantage of that offer.
It's a great offer. If my uncle was if he was in town, he'd be all over that. He's known as the Kingpin up in Ohio.
Oh, okay. He's the bowler, huh?
He's big time bowler up there.
Big time bowler. All right. I want to thank again everybody for tuning in tonight. Big game happening here on Night Vision. Assumption Lexington Catholic. The Knights trying to get a much needed win here this evening. Will they be able to upset Assumption?
The Knights coming in tonight at 4-5-2, looking for a big win tonight if they can pull off the upset.
Well, here we go. Assumption with the ball first, and Jack, I'll turn it over to you.
All right. Knights aggressively going after the ball here. Abby Van Hoovey with the steal. Kennedy Trainer handling the ball right here. Passing it back to number 6, Cassie Corbett. Casey Neuer now. Passes across field. Caroline Hergen, speedster, a senior for Lexington Catholic. Austin Wally boots one to Dominique Morris. Loses it.
The defensive pressure of Assumption is well known around the state of Kentucky right now. It's one of the tougher teams in the state.
Yeah, and Assumption is coming in ranked number 7th in the state. So they're pretty tough, like they always are. Cassie Corbett with the steal.
In the latest poll, what are the Knights ranked now, do you know?
Lexington Catholic, they're ranked 48th in the state this year so far.
48th.
So this would be a big upset and a big needed win for the Lady Knights.
Well, you know, they were, to start the season, they were top 5 team. Now I know they've had, battled a couple injuries here and there. Of course, they're missing Alana Hughes, which is huge, but I don't think that they're number 48 in the state just because of their schedule that they play. I think is that the Meyer rankings or whatever they call them, Mayer rankings?
I believe so, and they also went down to Gatlinburg for a tournament where they played a couple of tough teams, and I believe they came out with 1 win and 1 loss.
Yeah.
But they always do play a tough schedule.
Every team they play is top-notch.
Yeah, Coach Terry Quigley, he sets up the Lady Knights with a great schedule to set them up for the postseason.
I'd put them in my top 20 for sure. I don't think that they should fall back to 48 because then you're talking about teams that don't play that tough of a schedule. So something's wrong with the rankings.
Yeah.
Now the Power 40 poll, Power 40 rankings that we put out on PrepSpin, Lexington Catholic's in the top 20, and we base that on, power of schedule and a couple other things, where it's goal score and goals given up. But, we saw number 1 in the state earlier tonight with Highlands. Simon Kenton, number 2. Sacred Heart, number 3. That's our top 3 in our Power 40. All of them playing in this tournament. Assumption going to have the throw-in here, Jack.
And Kennedy Tranter's out here putting early pressure on the Assumption forwards and midfielders. And all of the Knights defense also. And a steal there by Casey Neuer. Abby Van Hoovey might have a move here.
She's got that quick first step. Cleared out the Assumption. Good defense. Assumption, I know that, they've got a great program at Assumption. They're very, very solid in volleyball and field hockey. And soccer as well. I mean, they just got great things going over there at Assumption.
Sarah Jane McCarty trying to make something happen in the corner.
Assumption, an all-girls school, Jack.
Yes.
I think White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics for being our title sponsor here on the network. You're watching the game live here on Night Vision. It's the only place to catch Lexington Catholic and Assumption tonight. Be on demand later as well. You know what they say, once it goes on demand, it's everywhere.
Knights lose possession as Assumption playing aggressive defense. Knights get it back. Caroline Hergen with the steal. And a handball going against Assumption. Knights are going to get the ball back. Cassie Corbett set for the free kick here for the Lady Knights. Sends a nice ball down there in the box, and Assumption is able to knock it away and clear it out.
We talked a little bit yesterday, and you were telling me you started your public speaking out over here at the baseball field.
Yeah, right over here next to the soccer and football field at the for baseball last season.
This facility, multi-purpose, multi-million-dollar facility here at Lexington Catholic.
And it is very well kept in shape and used, yes.
Yeah, they use it very often, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Nice.
Caroline Hergen fires one down, and she's got Kennedy Tranter, who loses the ball. An Assumption goalkeeper comes out to pick it up.
Tranter had a shot at it there. Assumption's keeper right there on it as well.
Lady Knights had a great opportunity to get up early here and lost one right there.
That was a lucky break for Assumption, I think.
And that was a great pass there from Caroline Hergen. Not many girls you see dropping a beautiful pass like that in right over the top.
Yeah, that was great.
The Knights are putting pressure here, and Dominique Morris comes away with the steal.
Dominique had a brother that went to school here that was really good at football, right?
Yeah, football and basketball. Donovan Morris
Yeah, Donovan.
was a senior last year. He graduated, and he was a great athlete. He was great in basketball and football, and he's probably going to be remembered around here for that double overtime three-point buzzer beater he made in the district championship a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Over at Dunbar.
I've seen that young man put up some big-time games, whether it was at Dunbar or, or Lafayette was, he always seemed to play big time at Lafayette too.
Yeah, he was a big-time player on both the football field and the basketball court for the Knights.
Basketball season is going to be fun for us this year, won't it?
Yes, it will. Luke Johnson, Zan Payne, and Peter Whitman looking to make some noise in the 11th region here.
It's going to be a tough district too.
And I believe one of Dunbar's stars, Dontel Brown, went down with a knee injury in football recently, so that could be a potential big loss for the Bulldogs this year.
There's another good ball for the Knights. Shot. It's 3 on Friday, nothing tonight though, Jack.
Yeah, Kennedy Tranter having a couple opportunities early, and she's missed on that one and lost the ball on the other. But they're getting the ball down there to her early and often.
Should be able to follow the jerseys there. Be able to pick up on those numbers a little bit better, I think. Let's see.
Casey Neuer again with the steal. Now back and forth here between the Knights and Assumption. Dominic Morris with a throw in. And it's quickly stolen there by Assumption, number 26, Kenzie Riggs with the steal. And the Lady Knights get it right back and give it right back. And now Kennedy Tranter. Nice pass there, and it's going to go right back to Assumption. Casey Neuer being active early here, getting her feet on a lot of balls out here. Assumption looking to make a play here. The cross is up. And a fight down there in the corner for the ball. Assumption still maintaining possession. And a whistle is blown here. Lexington Catholic is going to get the ball. Foul against Assumption. And the student section for the Knights is starting to show out here early in the game, as they always do for the girls' soccer games.
And there's a lot of big-time support here for all sports here at Lexington Catholic.
Yes, indeed.
We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. You're watching the game live here on Night Vision, the Lexington Catholic Digital Network, gocatholic.net. Brad Carter, he came up with the idea.
And Lexington Catholic able to head that one out of the box, as Assumption still maintains possession here. Great defense from the freshman Maggie Corbett. And Liz Thompson able to pick that one up, and she'll send this out of here. And I would say Lexington Catholic is leading in time of possession so far. They've had a lot more opportunities early here than Assumption.
I have a doubleheader for you again tomorrow night, as well as we got Tage Creek in action, Simon Kenton, Sacred Heart, and Notre Dame. Notre Dame will be in action tomorrow as well.
Tate's Creek coming off the big win last night over Assumption. Another great team in this district, along with the Knights. And there's the pressure there put on by the Knights. Tori McLaughlin with the steal. Assumption is able to get it right back. Kind of been seeing this back and forth here between Assumption and the Knights, passing the ball back and forth. A lot of steals here. Assumption looking to push it. Austin Wally able to get on that ball for the Knights and clear it out. And Austin Wally, she's the one of the seniors here for the Knights this year. And in soccer, I would say a lot of the defenders don't get so as much respect as the goal scorers. And Austin Wally, she's been playing on the varsity team all 4 years here at Lexington Catholic, and she's been a great player for the Knights each year. Lexington Catholic with numbers here. Kennedy Tranter, ball is stolen from her again.
It was a nice pick.
Now Assumption looking to push it, and there's a ball shot down there to the goal. No one really down there as Liz Thompson gathers it in and sends it off.
Well, we got Asbury women's soccer tuning into the game tonight. They tweeted at us and said, you get to watch it from home tonight. So they're looking at some of these players out here. And by the way, Jack, Asbury's got a great broadcasting program over there that you might want to check out.
Oh, yeah. Was down actually at Asbury for a baseball tournament last year with the baseball team, as I kept the stats also.
Jack, a senior here at Lexington Catholic, looking for a college home, and kid's got talent.
Kennedy Trainer looking to push it here. She passes it up to Abby Van Hoovey. Down in the corner, trying to save it, but it will go out of bounds and be a goal kick for Assumption.
Asbury women's soccer, they've got some really nice players on their team. They're I mean, just fun to watch. Every time I get the opportunity, and I'm not doing the high school stuff, I always try to get over there to try to watch Asbury women's soccer play. I live over there in Jessamine County, so it makes it easy for me just to hop, skip, and to jump to Wilmore.
And substitutions coming in for the Knights. Looks like it's going to be Jordan Gal, Emma Harper, and Randy Alpaca coming in for the Lady Knights here with about 25 minutes left in the first half, as Assumption's about to kick off the goal kick. Cassie Corbett with the pass to her younger sister Maggie Corbett, looking to make the sister duo work out here for the Lady Knights.
This one's been pretty much even so far. What do you think?
Yeah, Lexington Catholic's been doing a great job of defending the ball and putting pressure on Assumption, and also getting opportunities at getting the ball down towards the goal. Although they have not put an exclamation mark on any of those opportunities, they're getting the opportunity, so we should see something happen here soon, I would imagine.
Who's our back four there for Lexington Catholic on defense, our sweepers?
It looks like Austin Wally, who we've mentioned. Casey Neuer is a midfielder, and she's been getting her feet on the ball here, making a lot of plays. And we also got Jordan Gal, who just came into the game, and Assumption with a attempted shot there out of bounds.
They're wide right. This young lady right here has been pretty good too this season.
Yes, that's Austin Wally right there.
Austin Wally,
who we have mentioned. She's been on top of it this year.
Give me some more names there. Corbett, now Corbett Kennedy. Is it Kennedy or Casey?
Well, Kennedy Trainer, she's the UK commit. She's, as I'm sure Coach Quigley would say, the superstar, although they have a lot of talent on this team. She's got 6 goals this year to lead the team.
Speaking of Kennedy, and they've been hard-fought goals too, because she's been triple and double teamed all season long.
And she's been doing that every year she's been here. She's able to fight through the defenders with her great ball skills and speed. And then Cassie Corbett, senior for the Knights. She's already got 3 goals this year, and she's looking a lot improved over the last couple years. She's having a great year for the Knights so far. And sophomore Dominique Morris, who we mentioned, sister of Donovan Morris. She's a great young athlete that everyone should have their eye on for the upcoming years here at Lexington Catholic.
Well, that food from the concession stand down there smells so good. I think I smell some beef jerky up here too. Speaking of that, Mingy beef jerky. Man, I'll tell you what, that bourbon barbecue that they've got is amazing. It's Mingy beef jerky. It's our favorite game time snack here on the network.
I also forgot to mention Abby Van Hoovey, a junior for the Knights.
Can't forget her.
She's been pretty great this year. She's got 3 goals on the year so far. Putting pressure on the ball there right now is Abby Van Hoovey.
There's still a name that we're not mentioning, but certainly deserves all the credit. And I'm trying to think who
I believe that Casey Neuer, number 12.
Yeah, Casey Neuer. You would definitely want to mention her.
Yeah, she's a senior for the Knights. She's also been up here playing varsity all 4 years, and we've been mentioning her name a lot tonight. She's been getting in, and she's been active and energetic tonight, getting a lot of steals here for the Lady Knights.
Look up and down your roster here. I'm gonna mention all of those players. Well, Palka, that's who she's out too right now because she's injured. Is that right?
No, I believe she's in. She just came in as a sub.
Okay.
Here on the last substitution they had.
Well, we want to mention her. You know, she's had some pretty good playing time this year.
Yeah, Randy Alpaca, junior, and she's starting to see the field a lot this year and make an impact for the Lady Knights. And it looks like Kennedy Tranter's pushing it up here. She's going to get by a couple defenders.
She's got the speed to get
She's got
by
a chance
everybody.
here. Looks like it will be a corner kick for the Lady Knights.
I like how Kennedy just kind of let that happen there, you know. She beat a couple defenders, and you know, the Assumption had one defender back on her that we're going to have to pan right here so that you can see the ending of the corner kick because we got a blind spot there.
Here it is. Tranter with the goal kick is deflected up in the air, and Assumption gains control, but a whiff there as it passes back to Kennedy Tranter.
Swing and a miss, right?
And I believe they're going to call Kennedy Tranter for offsides there as she wasn't able to get back in time.
Tranter committed to the University of Kentucky.
And they should be excited for their future as they're going to be getting a great talent in Kennedy Tranter in the next few years.
Be exciting to see what she does at the next level. You know, she trained with Wilmore's own Aaron Gilliland, who went to West Jessamine.
And here comes Assumption.
Oh, that was
Big collision there.
a wow.
It looks like number 18 for Assumption is down. Let me get her name. Olivia Marino is down after a collision with keeper Liz Thompson as they were both going for the ball. Looks like we're going to have an injury timeout here.
That was
for
a Friday night
Marino.
play right there.
Yes, indeed.
That was a tackle, my friend. Ouch.
And it looks like Liz Thompson was just given a yellow card, and she'll be sent off.
Oh, no.
Liz Thompson sent off
Yeah,
for the Knights as she received a yellow card.
She must have been out here watching the Knights practice football out here. That was, man, coach needs to sign her up.
And that was a big-time collision, and Olivia Marino is able to get up to her feet, and she seems to be okay. And now into the game for the Knights at keeper is going to be Olivia Williams, who actually splits time here with Liz Thompson. They both play. One will play the first half, and one will play the second half. So they're both talented goalies. So not a huge loss there as they got another great goalie to come in and protect the goal for them.
This would be a great opportunity for Assumption to get on the board here. Like you said, we do got another keeper in there. Is that Olivia Williams?
It is Olivia Williams. Olivia Williams, a junior here at Lexington Catholic. And I recall her making a lot of great saves last year in the semifinal playoff games for the Lexington Catholic Knights. And corner for Assumption is going to go through the goal post and out of bounds.
Well, I thought that they were going to give her a free direct kick there in front of the net because of the contact, but they ended up going corner kick. I mean, they gave Liz Williams a yellow card.
And a yellow card in high school is an automatic send-off. She's actually coming back in.
Yeah, she had to stay out, what, one play?
I guess that's how the rule goes.
That was just a straight up. I mean, like I said, that that belonged on Friday night right there. That was shoulder to shoulder.
Great steal there by Abby Van Hoovey. Knights fighting for possession as Assumption will win the ball back, and Lexington Catholic gets it right back. lot of back and forth here early in tonight's game. Assumption loses it right there. They had numbers, but not able to keep it under control.
Caroline Hurrigan, that's who I've been thinking about. We need to.
Yeah, Caroline Hurrigan,
Yeah, we need
a
to
senior
mention her,
here.
definitely.
And she is one of the fastest girls I've ever been around.
Yeah.
Going to middle school with her, she's always been fast, and she's definitely one of the fastest players on the field tonight. And a lot of these seniors out here for Lexington Catholic have been on the varsity team since their freshman year here, and that provides them with a lot of experience this year for the team. Assumption clears it out.
Still scoreless. We got 16 minutes and some change left to go here in the first half of play.
Yeah, Lexington Catholic coming out very energetic and aggressive on the ball. And they've had some opportunities down to score, although they have not capitalized. And Assumption, not really with any besides that last yellow card where they had a corner kick. But Lexington Catholic with more scoring opportunities so far in this one. And also, can't forget senior Sarah Jane McCarty.
Yeah, definitely not.
She is the little one out there, but she's also very speedy, along with Caroline Hurrigan, and she makes a lot of plays for the Knights. And Cassie Corbett with a shot on goal is going to be picked up by Assumption. And back to Sarah Jane McCarty. Her parents are the owners of the Malones and Sal's here in Lexington.
Okay.
And she's been a great team player for the Knights with goals and assists every year, as she's able to be a great contributor to the Knights, as Assumption's looking to push the ball upfield. And Austin Wally in there again to clear it out to Abby Van Hoovey, who's making some nice plays. She takes a
little bit.
slip right there. Cassie Corbett, nice pass in there. Assumption able to clear it out, but right back to the Knights. Cassie Corbett down here to Caroline Hurrigan, who has an opportunity as the whistle's blown and foul is called on Caroline Hurrigan. Ball will go back to Assumption.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. To bring you the game live here on Night Vision, GoCatholic.net.
And a sub in here for the Lady Knights, Elizabeth Boyd, in for the Knights. She's a junior here, number 3. And she's been seeing the field here a lot this year, trying to contribute here for Coach Quigley. Assumption now trying to make something happen. Lexington Catholic's defense has been great tonight as they get another steal down here. Assumption gets it right back. But Lexington Catholic's defense tonight has been stellar. Assumption trying to get something happening here, as Lexington Catholic has been very aggressive in chasing the ball. As you can see, Casey Noyer has been all over the field tonight chasing down the ball. And now Assumption is going to have it cleared out by Lexington Catholic, but they get it right back. And Lexington Catholic will get it back. Maggie Corbett passes it up to Casey Noyer. Fires a pass down there that was deflected, and the Knights trying to make something happen here. Emma Harper on the ball. Now to Abby Van Hoovey. Sends a cross down into the corner. And a lot of contact down there, but no whistle blown. Assumption's going to get it right back. And Assumption's going to look to push it here, it looks like. Pass down here into the corner. A race for the ball as Austin Wally is there for the Lady Knights. And it will go out of bounds and be a goal kick. Great defense there from Austin Wally. Applying pressure and speed there to keep the Assumption forward there away from the ball. Lexington Catholic knocking it out of bounds a couple times there, and another throw in here for Assumption.
Jackie, if we could, while we got an opportunity here, let's thank some more of our sponsors here on the network. Again, Class 101, White Greer and Maggard Orthodontics for all their support. Bluegrass Orthopedics, want to thank those fine folks. They are a new sponsor here on Night Vision. Also want to thank All Sports over there in Fayette Mall. If you see it on the field and you see it on the court, you can pick it up at All Sports. Triple Play Productions, want to thank those fine folks as well. And thanks everybody for tuning in again. Oh, Eastland and South Lanes, Collins Bowling Centers. $99 worth of entertainment. You get that for only $39.99, and of course, Mingy Beef Jerky. You want to thank those fine folks as well.
Lexington Catholic's defense, again, getting the ball back as their defense has been stout tonight. Sarah J. McCarty passes it in there, and they're going to blow a whistle and get Assumption with the foul.
So a little bit of contact over on the far side.
Looks like Austin Wally is setting up to take the free kick here for the Lady Knights.
Watch out for Caroline Hurrigan here.
The ball is there, and a whistle is blown. Looks like it's going to be going against the Lady Knights.
Offsides. They called offsides. Everybody was kind of in a group, so I don't know why they would call offsides, but they did. Offsides
is a tricky penalty.
Yeah, it's kind of
soccer.
Official discretion.
A lot of contact down here as Kennedy Trainer comes out with the ball, and she's got to fire.
Yeah, she can hit them from there.
Going to be off the goal there. Kennedy Trainer with a lot of opportunities here early on for the Lady Knights, but not able to connect so far. Score is still here, 0-0. Lexington Catholic and Assumption putting up a great game here tonight. Lexington Catholic able to get the ball back. Back down over to Sarah Jane McCarty. She's trying to make a move here. And she has it stolen away there by Assumption. Number 24, Abby Glover, was there on the steal, and now Assumption is going to push it here, but Lexington Catholic's defense on top of it again. As now Lexington Catholic turns it back over, though, to Assumption. Assumption really trying to get something going here, as it looked like they might have an opportunity, but once again, Lexington Catholic, Maggie Corbett there with the great defensive play. As Lexington Catholic's defense has been great tonight. Can't say it enough.
Corbett getting it done for the Knights.
Maggie Corbett, the younger sister of Cassie Corbett. You don't see deflection
took her
off the
teammate
face
head
there.
off. My goodness.
Off the face of, let's see who that is for Lexington Catholic. She seems to be okay.
That was 17.
Grace Mooring took one off the face there.
Ouch.
That's tough.
I was down there on the sideline a couple nights ago after we came back from the volleyball game. Was it last? Yeah, it was last night. And you know, I was just getting some footage, you know. And that ball came over there by me and Josh, the Lexington Herald leader. And man, I tell you what, I caught a piece of that ball, and it's not as soft as everybody thinks it is.
Now those balls, if they catch you, man, this thing sting. I've seen a couple of the Lady Knights this year throughout the season take some of those balls off the face, and that thing is not soft at all. That thing hurts, and it will sting. And Lexington Catholic turns it over to Assumption, and Assumption's pushing it right here, but Lexington Catholic defense there again.
How about that? That's what's kept them in the ball game tonight, is that defense. The Knights have been.
And another collision there. Going to go against Assumption. Tori McLaughlin taken down there.
It wasn't like that first collision we had where Liz came out of there and just ran over one of the forwards for Assumption.
A lot of contact here tonight as Kennedy Tranter fires off center again there as it goes out of bounds and into the trees.
Kind of makes you, maybe Trainer's not playing at a total 100% right now. She might be 90%, you know? Still great, but kind of curious about that. She normally, I mean, right on target with that type of shot. Of course, she's best whenever she's, you know, on a, I guess I can make it the equivalent of a fast break. That's when she's really good.
Yes, that is when she's at her best. As ball's going to go out of bounds into Assumption. Maggie Corbett not able to save it. And Lexington Catholic defense again with the steal. High header there, a couple back and forth, and it's going to go out of bounds. Assumption with another throw-in. And Austin Wally, she's been all over the ball down here tonight. As she is playing great defense down there, and looks like it's going to be a corner.
Corner kick going up for Assumption.
For Assumption. So here is Assumption's opportunity. Coming down to almost the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Assumption looking to get a goal here heading into halftime. And the ball's being kicked. Dominic Morris comes out with it. And wow, that was close.
That was real close. Morris saved probably a goal.
Looked like a deflection there, almost shot back into their own goal as it just missed. And some of the fans down here thought it was in, started cheering, but it just missed.
That's what you call taking one for the team.
And I'm sure Coach Quigley would be happy going into halftime with the score how it is. But I'm sure he would like to have the Knights capitalize on some of their early opportunities.
Knights need a big win. I think Coach Quigley wants that big win. He's starving for that big win right now.
And I think he sees an opportunity here tonight, as last night they went toe-to-toe with Simon Kenton and came up short. But tonight might be their opportunity against the number 7th ranked team in the state and 30th ranked team in the nation, Assumption. Assumption's gonna gain possession here. Coming down to a minute left here in the first half. Assumption trying to make something happen as they're putting pressure here on the Knights, and it's gonna be cleared out, but gonna be a corner kick here for Assumption. Another opportunity here. And I'm sure Coach Quigley's just got to be thinking 30 more seconds here. But here's also a great opportunity for Assumption. Abby Glover with the corner kick. It's knocked down by the Knights. She's going to get it back, though, and cross it over. And it's going to go down in the corner as Lexington Catholic stops it once again. Assumption's going to get another corner kick, though. 5 seconds left. Can they get it off? They kick it in, and the horn goes off. And just off, not by much, but Lexington Catholic with their great defense tonight so far as the first half comes to an end. Score 0-0 here, Lexington Catholic and Assumption. And Austin Wally, probably have mentioned her name the most here tonight, as she's been making a lot of plays on the defensive side of the ball. And also Casey Neuer, who's been very active tonight. And Kennedy Tranter getting her opportunities early.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. We're going to step out just for a minute. We'll be right back, folks.
White, Greer, and Maggard, where a beautiful smile is just the beginning.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves.
Is that how you say it?
I've always heard it pronounced Mingwa beef jerky.
Yeah, I know how to pronounce this. It's Mingawa? Mingua?
No, it's Ming. If you like jerky, there's only one jerky for you. Mingy Beef Jerky. Family owned, family operated, and made right here in Kentucky. Mild, hot, and our new Cajun flavored in local stores near you.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Hey, great party.
Oh, thanks. Here you go. One hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Hi, I'm Lee, and I'm happy with my smile.
And I'm other Lee, and I ain't happy with my smile.
I went to White, Greer, and Maggard, and they fixed my smile for me.
And I never smile, and that's why I'm having some alone time here at dinner.
I love that I can go to White, Greer, and Maggard with all my questions.
And I love that I don't have to brush my teeth at night.
Don't be like this, me. Go to White, Greer, and Maggard for a picture-perfect smile.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the start of your second half here. Lexington Catholic and Assumption all tied up at 0 so far, and Lexington Catholic's defense has been great tonight coming out here, and they've been putting a lot of pressure on Assumption, and Assumption not having many opportunities until those few corner kicks down here at the end of the half. And a couple names to mention, we've been mentioning a lot. Austin Wally and Casey Neuer have been all over on the defensive side, making plays for the Lady Knights. And Lexington Catholic going to get things going here in the second half. Sarah J. McCarty, nice play there, kicking it up twice. And a fight for the ball. Assumption will get it and try and clear this one out. Cassie Corbett comes up with it. Assumption heads one down there. Maggie Corbett trying to keep it out of Assumption's hands. And Austin Wally misplays it but gets it back and passes one down there to clear it out. And we've been seeing this kind of all night here. Assumption and Lexington Catholic just hitting it back and forth across midfield. And a lot of contact there with the fight for the ball, and Tori McLaughlin will come away with it. And now Lexington Catholic with the throw-in. Sarah Jane McCarty tosses it in. Lexington Catholic had a lot of opportunities early in the first half, but weren't able to capitalize. And Kennedy Trainer going to try and get something going here, and a couple of the other Lady Knights to see if they can get a goal here, lead on Assumption.
Throw in for your Lady Knights. Like Caroline Bergen takes the throw.
Lexington Catholic coming into this game as the big underdog here. Assumption, number 7th ranked team in the state. Lexington Catholic 48th. Lexington Catholic looking for a big win, and this would be one right here as they came up short last night against Simon Kenton. This would be a big one for Coach Quigley and his girls. Whistle blown there, and a foul going to go against Cassie Corbett as Assumption will take possession here. Jack Haynes, William Warfield here on PrepSpin.com and Night Vision tonight for tonight's game, Lexington Catholic and Assumption. 0-0 here. A lot of contact here tonight. Bodies falling down here on that last play. And the Knights come out with the ball. Sarah Jane McCarty flying down the sideline here, trying to make something happen. She beats out the defender, crosses it in, but out of bounds, and that's going to be a corner kick for the Lady Knights. We'll see if they can capitalize on this opportunity they have right here. As Sarah Jane McCarty showed her speed there, running down the sideline, outrunning that Assumption defender for the ball. Caroline Hergen on here to take the corner kick for the Lady Knights. The ball is up, and it's going to be out of bounds off the missed header attempt there for the Lady Knights, and will be a goal kick here for Assumption. And a new keeper into the game for the Lady Knights, Olivia Williams. We saw her come on for just a short time there when Liz Thompson picked up her yellow card off that major collision there. But Olivia Williams is in now for the second half, which is usual for the Lady Knights as they split time with both their goalies. And now Kennedy Tranter trying to make a play, but she will lose it again. She's got defenders all over her body. So it's kind of hard. But she's been all year, she's been able to weave through and make plays. As she's the leading scorer for the Lady Knights with 6 goals so far on the year. Lexington Catholic's defense is all over it as they will get the throw in here. Casey Norris going to fire one down there, but Assumption will get it. And Dominic Morris, though, on the ball there. And Assumption gets it back, and Dominic Morris is there again, but Assumption able to keep the ball. A lot of pressure being applied by the Lady Knights tonight. They are all over the ball. And here comes Abby Van Hoeve with the steal. She's going to have an opportunity here, but Assumption able to take that one away. Number 8, Lindsay Reynolds there, the junior for Assumption, with the nice steal. And a whistle is blown. Going to be going against Cassie Corbett there, as Assumption will get the ball back. Kennedy Klein here to take the free kick for Assumption. And it appears that Kennedy Klein also has a sister on the team, Addison Klein. And you don't see that very often where you have siblings playing together on the field, and we got a set on each team here tonight. Caroline Hergen coming out with the ball. She'll fire it downfield, but no, Lady Knights there as Assumption will pick it up. Nice header there from Assumption, and they're looking to make a move here as they're going to come down here into the corner. Caroline Hergen with the defense, and Assumption kicks it, but it's deflected off the Lady Knights, so it'll be a throw in here for Assumption. Score here still 0-0 as we're approaching 32 minutes left in the second half. Ball's going to be out of bounds there. It'll be a goal kick for the Lady Knights. Assumption not getting many opportunities here, and that you got to give credit there to the Lady Knights defense to why they aren't getting many opportunities. Austin Wally there to clear that one out. And Tori McLaughlin, nice pass there to Casey Neuer, who was trying to fight for the ball, but Assumption comes away with it. And no Assumption players down there to make an opportunity as Olivia Williams picks it up in goal for the Lady Knights. Maggie Corbett on the ball, making a nice play, and they're going to try and push it here. She's got Kennedy Tranter down here on the sidelines, and looks like we're going to have a corner kick for the Lady Knights here, as Kennedy Tranter made the smart play there not to go after it, let it go out, as Caroline Horgan coming down to take the corner kick here for the Lady Knights. An opportunity for them to come up here. Hergen sends it in, and Assumption able to knock it out of there. Kennedy Tranter is there though, but it is knocked away from her. A lot of white jerseys around the ball, and an Assumption player is down, and they're going to blow a whistle. She's up and fine. Foul against the Lady Knights, though. Assumption will get the ball back.
We can give thanks to some of our sponsors, Jack, and by the way, doing a great job here tonight for us on Night Vision. But I want to thank White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics for all their support, our title sponsor here on the network. Bluegrass Orthopedics, want to thank those fine folks. And want to thank Eastland and Southland Lanes, Collins Bowling Centers, Class 101, Triple Play Productions, and Mingy Beef Jerky. Want to thank those fine folks as well. Jack Haynes with your play-by-play.
Assumption trying to push it there, but Casey Neuer is there to make a nice defensive play and make him bring it back out. Kennedy Trainer chasing the ball there. Going to be a throw-in for Assumption. Caroline Hergen showing speed and hustle there on that play to knock it out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for Assumption. Caroline Hergen also calling her name a lot tonight, a senior for the Knights. She's making plays out here, and she is been making plays the last couple years for Coach Quigley, as she's one of the senior leaders on this club. Less than 30 minutes to go here in the second half. Still 0-0 here in this one. Lexington Catholic Lady Knights against Assumption. Another collision here with no whistle. Lady Knights trying to clear it out, but Assumption is there to take it right in the middle of the field. And an attempted shot's going to be deflected and picked up by keeper Olivia Williams. Assumption had an opportunity there, but the Knights defense was all over that to deflect it and make it an easy save for Olivia Williams, the keeper here in the second half for the Knights. Sarah Jane McCarty showing off her speed again as she goes down to steal that ball, and they're pushing it here. Down out of bounds. Knights throw in here. Abby Van Hoovey tosses it in to Sarah Jane McCarty, who's got it in the corner, trying to make something happen. Gonna be off an Assumption defender, throw in here for the Lady Knights. Assumption clears it off, but another collision there. Cassie Corbett, now her sister Maggie Corbett on the ball. A little confusion there between the two Corbett sisters as Assumption clears it out downfield. And they're going to be on that ball here, trying to make a play. Caroline Hergen is there to stop the ball and pass it up to Casey Neuer, who's now trying to make a move for the Lady Knights. And a nice pass there is going to be knocked down by Assumption. Number 10, Molly Bunell there with a great defensive play for Assumption. Abby Van Hoovey with the steal for the Lady Knights. Right back to Assumption. Casey Neuer putting pressure on the ball as she has been all night. And no whistle there. Caroline Hergen went down after Assumption looked to make a slide tackle, and no whistle blown there. A lot of collisions here tonight. In case you missed it earlier, Liz Thompson made a nice save and goal, although she picked up a yellow card. And it was a big-time collision that you usually see on Friday nights here. And speaking of Friday nights, this week, Lexington Catholic's got a home game against Madison Central. Both teams looking for a win this week. Both coming off tough losses last Friday. Lexington Catholic lost by 1 point after they missed the extra point to tie it against Covington Catholic, and they're going to be hungry for a win this week.
Madison Central lost to Bryan Station by 2.
And Assumption is on for the corner kick. Coming down to 25 minutes here left in the second half. Nice. And Olivia Williams with a great save for the Lady Knights. Jumping up for that one, making a great save there in goal. And William, I believe if this game is tied, we're going to see penalty kicks, am I right?
That's correct. Yep, there's got to be a winner.
Lexington Catholic trying to get an opportunity here as they turn it over to Assumption. Assumption looking for something here. Addison Klein on the ball for Assumption as she passes it down into the corner. Gonna be saved, but the Knights will get the ball. Tor McLaughlin on top of it. Clears it out to Assumption. She's gonna fire one down towards the goal, and Olivia Williams there to make the save. She's been a little more active than Liz Thompson had to be in the first half. Assumption getting more shots on goal here in the second half, as I'm sure the Knights defense is getting a little tired here as they've been playing all out all night. And I'm sure Coach Quigley's happy with his team's performance so far, but I'm sure he's looking for them to get a couple points here. Casey Neuer passes downfield, and Assumption is there to knock it down. Now Assumption looking to make something happen. Kenny Trainer with pressure on the ball. Assumption looking to make a play here. Casey Neuer down there in the box with the great defense. Shot fired there from Assumption. Gonna go over the crossbar there. That was from about 30 yards out there. Nice attempt there by Assumption, but the ball will go over the crossbar.
She shot that at the 27-yard line.
Heck of a shot there, just off the mark. Assumption on the ball again, trying to make something happen. Here come the Lady Knights. Abby Van Hoeve comes up with the ball, and it's gonna be knocked away there by the Assumption defense. There's Maggie Corbett there on another steal for the Knights. They're pushing it here. She's got Sarah Jane down here in the corner on the sideline. Sarah Jane McCarty crosses one in. Oh. And it's gonna go over the top.
So close.
And it's gonna be a corner kick here. Caroline Hergren trotting over to take this corner kick. That was a great cross there from Sarah Jane McCarty, and inches away there from Lexington Catholic knocking that one in as it went high over the top. Lexington Catholic Lady Knights here on another corner attempt as Hergen sends it in, and it's going to go over the top off a Lady Knight, and will be a goal kick for Assumption.
Getting down to 20 minutes left to go here in the second half. Crunch time, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. See if either team can try and get a goal in here. As Sarah Jane McCarty with the steal, but they're going to get her for a foul on that one. As might have been a little bit of an acting job from Assumption. And she's going to get a yellow card there.
She must have
said something there to the
well,
ref.
I seen what she said when she looked back at the ref, and I'll tell you right now, she said, "Come on, man, I'm no LeBron James." That's what I saw. Bad lip reading, possibly, I don't know. She said, "Come on, man, I'm no LeBron James."
Sarah Jane McCarty picking up the yellow card there. The second yellow card of the night for the Lady Knights, as Liz Thompson picked one up in the first half. Assumption looking to push it, but Cassie Corbett comes away with the steal. Passes it over to Abby Van Hoeve, who fires one that's a little too far for Cassie Corbett. And the keeper for Assumption will gather that one up and send it off. Had a little bit of a clock issue here at the stadium, but that is fixed. Here comes Kennedy Tranter. He makes a nice pass, but misread there by Abby Van Hoeve. And it's going to go down as a goal kick for Assumption. Great pass there from Kennedy Tranter, but not sure Abby Van Hoeve was expecting that one. And it was a little off for her as it went out of bounds. Great passing here from the Knights, but it will go out of bounds. Emma Harper not able to get to that one in time. Katie Howard on for Assumption here, as number 2, Emma Schaefer, heads off the field. Throw in for Assumption. Lexington Catholic able to win the ball back and take possession. Casey Neuer sends one downfield for Kennedy Tranter, but is a little off target. Lexington Catholic able to regain possession here. Maggie Corbett and Cassie Corbett both passing it back and forth. This one's going to be out of bounds. Throw in for the Lady Knights. Come down to 18 minutes here left in the second half. Score still 0-0. Lexington Catholic's defense has been top-notch tonight against the 7th-ranked team in the state and 30th-ranked team in the country, Assumption. Lexington Catholic looking for a big win tonight here.
Be huge.
And Kennedy Tranter, she's going to come away with one here. And her pass is behind Abby Van Hoeve, and Assumption will clear it out of bounds. The opportunities are there for the Lady Knights, but they haven't been able to capitalize so far tonight. Austin Wally shot on goal right into the keeper's hands.
You know, that may be what Lexington Catholic has to do, is take some of those long-range shots, you know. See what happens.
And some of these girls have the leg to do it, so I would not be surprised if we see a couple more long-range shot like the one Austin Wally just took. Going to be deflected out of bounds off of the Lady Knights. Assumption's throw-in. In for Assumption, number 13, Caitlin Revel. As Assumption throws it in and keeps possession. Great passing, but Lexington Catholic comes away with it. Casey Neuer clears it out. Mishandled ball down here on the sideline. Gonna call it out of bounds and Assumption's throwing. Assumption really looking to try and get an opportunity here, as they have not been able to as much with Lexington Catholic's defense tonight. Coming up big in this big game here. Now here's Emma Harper passing it to Abby Van Hoovey, who passes it to the middle of the field to Dominique Morris, who's got a lot of grass around her, as now the Assumption defenders come around and swarm her. In Austin Wally, who fires it straight in to the goal box, who's scooped up by the keeper for Assumption. Lexington Catholic with an opportunity here as they lose it. Assumption gets it back. And Casey Neuer there again with the great defense, but no one there for the Lady Knights, and Assumption will get it right back. Caroline Hergen there clearing it out. Fired up there as Cassie Corbett will bring it out. And the pass from Tor McLaughlin off target. Going to be a throw-in for Assumption. Lexington Catholic with some nice passing here as they have an opportunity. McLaughlin down to the sideline to Kennedy Tranter, who makes a couple moves to get by, and she's going to fire, and it's going to be off target. Approaching 13 minutes left in the second half. Score still 0-0 here. Alexis Burden in on for the Knights. And we're having another clock technical difficulty here as that is fixed up.
They wanted to put 13 even on the clock is what they wanted.
Assumption able to get in there and steal it away from the Lady Knights, but there's Caroline Hergen who's putting pressure on the ball, and Maggie Corbett able to clear it out of the box there for the Lady Knights. Assumption gathers it back though. A nice touch pass and a cross is in there with no Assumption players around as Olivia Williams scoops it up for the Lady Knights. Assumption's going to get it here and have an opportunity. Casey Neuer there with the defense. Assumption gets it back and fires it in.
Nice.
Nice save from Olivia Williams, who lays out to catch that ball, as there was an Assumption player there in the box. But Olivia Williams laid out to make the save there for the Lady Knights. Sends one down the midfield here as Emma Harper lets it go out of bounds to get the throw in here. Cassie Corbett making a move on the ball, a couple passes, but it's stolen away, but Lexington Catholic gets it right back. Pass over to the other side of the field. Caroline Hergen fires one down there. No one really around as Assumption gets it, and they're looking to push here. And that pass is off target there as Olivia Williams scoops it up. Casey Neuer down here making another play for the Lady Knights defense as she throws it in here. Coming down to 10 minutes here left in the second half. Score still 0-0. Neither team getting a real shot on target, except for that last one by Assumption where Olivia Williams made the nice save. Austin Wally clears it out down here towards Assumption side as they will just let it go out of bounds.
I want to thank some of our sponsors again, Jack. As White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, our title sponsor here on the network. If you need braces, that's the folks you want to go see. They got that Invisalign technology. It's kind of like having braces without braces, if you will. Bluegrass Orthopedics, want to thank those fine folks for all your sports medicine needs. Bluegrass Orthopedics. Also want to thank Collins Bowling Centers, Mingy Beef Jerky, Class 101, and Triple Play Productions. Also Traditional Bank.
Caroline Hergen clearing it out for the Lady Knights.
Also All Sports over there in Fayette Mall.
And the Lady Knights have an opportunity, and foul was there and a foul was called.
Looked like she was holding her arm there as she was trying to go down the field.
As Cassie Corbett sets up to take the free kick right at the midfield spot. Have some subs ready to come in for the Lady Knights. And a header will be picked up by the Assumption keeper.
Coming in from Catholic, number 14, Olivia Hall, number 5, Catherine Duplay.
Into the game for the Lady Knights. Two seniors, number 14, Olivia Hall, and number 5, Catherine Euclid, on here for the Lady Knights in crunch time.
Catherine Euclid, the daughter of the doctor that delivered my baby girl.
Yes, Mr. Brad Euclid, who was just up here in the press box.
I believe he delivered my baby boy, too. Matter of fact, my last two, he's delivered.
Maggie Corp with a nice pass to Kennedy Trainer. She's going to try and make something happen. And these defenders are all over her, but nothing called in a big collision there. Abby Van Hoovey goes down but bounces right back up. Gonna go against Assumption there.
This one's getting physical out there.
Yes, and it has been physical all night. And starting to get even more physical here as we're heading down to the last few minutes in this one. Kennedy Trainer with the free kick here.
Big time soccer right here.
And a great shot from Trainer, but the header is off target down there.
So goal kick coming up here for Assumption. This one has been even all night.
And I would say the time of possession has been also pretty equal as both teams getting their opportunities. As Lexington Catholic has one kicked out of bounds and cleared by Assumption.
I want to send a shout out to athletic director at Assumption, Miss Angela Passafume. I want to send a shout out to her. I know her from her KHSA days. Great person.
Maggie Corbett putting pressure on the ball. And a foul is called there as it looked like another great acting job. We've seen a couple of those tonight for Assumption.
Maybe one from Catholic tonight, but
a little bit of that European soccer here. Both sides showing it. Assumption with the free kick's going to send it down there.
Oh, that's dangerous.
And the header is saved.
Nice save.
By Olivia Williams. Olivia Williams with a couple great saves here tonight in the second half.
That right there is with the game on the line too, man. That's big time.
And she's not afraid to put her body on the line in there with all those bodies and make a great save. Now the Knights looking to push it, but it's stolen there. Gonna be a throw-in for the Lady Knights as a couple subs come on here. Sarah Jane McCarty and Tori McLaughlin back in for the Knights. Just about under 4 minutes here left in this one. And once again, if this continues to be 0-0 at the end of this one, we will see penalty kicks tonight. Lexington Catholic turns it right over to Assumption, who's looking to push it right here. Pass down into the corner. And cross attempt is blocked by, looks like Caroline Hergen down there. Making a great play. And right there, number 5, Catherine Euclid with a nice block as another cross attempt from Assumption is denied. Cross in, cleared out by Sarah Jane McCarty. And she's going to hustle for this ball.
She wins.
And that was unbelievable hustle there from Sarah Jane McCarty to clear that out and sprint about 20 yards to beat out the Assumption defender for that one. Lady Knights have been able to put pressure on the ball all night long. Assumption fires one down, but it's picked up by Olivia Williams. Nothing really there as we're at the 2-minute mark here. Left in this one. 0-0 still the score here. Lexington Catholic Lady Knights up against Assumption. Abby Van Hoeve is going to be knocked down, and a whistle is blown. Foul on Assumption. And we will see a free kick here for the Lady Knights. Going to be taken by Kennedy Tranter. She's going to get it up there. She's got a girl down there, but it's going to go into the corner. Sarah Jane McCarty trying to save it, and she does. Makes a nice move, and she crosses one in, but it is knocked down by Assumption. They will get the throw in here. Kennedy Tranter to toss it in to Maggie Corbett, who gives it right back to Kennedy Tranter. And another big collision there. Tori McLaughlin goes down, and it's going to be a free kick here for the Knights. We're at the 1 minute mark, and Kennedy Tranter is going to have a chance here from just about 15, 20 yards out.
Assumption's going to stack up 3.
Her shot on goal is kicked by the goalie, and she barely saves that one. Nice save there by the keeper. Fires it down. Assumption trying to get another opportunity. Lexington Catholic clears it out. Gonna go out of bounds. Lady Knights throwing. 20 seconds left here. Let's see if either team can make something happen. Caroline Hergen fires one down, and Kennedy Tranter misplayed the ball. But Tori McLaughlin's right there. Sarah Jane McCarty. 5 seconds here. Let's see if she can get something. Fires towards the goal, and that's going to do it here for regulation.
Oh, we'll see what they do. I don't know if they're going to go to overtime or if they're going to go to PKs directly. We're going to step out just for a moment, folks. We'll let you know here in just moments as soon as we find out. You're watching Night Vision, thanks to White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics.
White, Greer, and Maggard, where a beautiful smile is just the beginning.
Mingua beef jerky? Is that how you say it?
I've always heard it pronounced Mingwa beef jerky.
Yeah, I know how to pronounce this. It's Mingua?
No, it's Mingy.
If you like jerky, there's only one jerky for you. Mingy Beef Jerky. Family owned, family operated, and made right here in Kentucky. Mild, hot, and our new Cajun flavored in local stores near you.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Hey, great party.
Oh, thanks. Here you go. 1 hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
I am Lee, and I'm happy with my smile.
And I'm other Lee, and I ain't happy with my smile.
I went to White, Greer, and Maggard, and they fixed my smile for me.
And I never smile, and that's why I'm having some alone time here at dinner.
I love that I can go to White, Greer, and Maggard with all my questions. And I love that I don't have to brush my teeth at night. Don't be like this, me. Go to White, Greer, and Maggard for a picture-perfect smile.
All right, folks, we're back here at Joseph K. Ford Stadium, and we ended this one at a 0-0 tie in regulation, and we're going straight into PKs here. And things are about to get exciting real fast here as the refs are going over the rules down here with both keepers. This would be a big win for Coach Quigley and his girls tonight, and a big-time upset. And it looks like the Knights are up first to take the first PK. Kennedy Tranter. Will come out to attempt the first penalty kick for the Lady Knights. Fires Kennedy Tranter right in the back of the net. Lexington Catholic Lady Knights get the first PK there, like Kennedy Tranter.
That was a no-brainer right there. I mean, she sent that in a hurry.
And on for Assumption to take their first PK is Abby Glover. She fires over the top. That one is going to go over the top. Olivia Williams didn't even have to do anything.
Remember, it's the best out of 5.
And Cassie Corbett, the next Lady Knight on.
Can we put those up as points on the scoreboard when they make them?
Corbett fires and it just goes over the top of the
big break for
crossbar.
Assumption there.
Yes, Assumption did catch a big break there. As it looks like number 26 for Assumption coming on to take their second PK. Kenzie Riggs, a senior for Assumption. And that's going to bounce off the crossbar and go over the top. That is 2 shots there for Assumption that have gone over the crossbar. And here comes Casey Neuer. We've said her name a lot tonight.
Well, we said we had a good feeling about Casey Neuer tonight.
Yes, she was all over the ball tonight, made a lot of plays.
This could be her big opportunity right here.
Neuer fires into the right corner there to give Lexington Catholic a 2-0 lead here in PKs. Great shot there from Casey Neuer. Here comes Addison Klein.
Assumption need him one bad right here.
And great shot there from Assumption.
They needed that.
Fires into the top left corner there. Olivia Williams laid out but could not get the reach there that she needed. And here comes freshman Maggie Corbett.
Now, if Catholic hits this, the best Assumption can do is tie.
Yes, this would be a big goal here for the Lady Knights. The freshman, Maggie Corbett. She fires.
Got it.
And she gets it into the left corner there. Heck of a shot from the freshman there, Maggie Corbett. And now the pressure is on for Assumption.
Assumption misses this, it's over.
Molly Bunnell, the senior, with all the pressure on her shoulders here. They need this or they're going home with a loss. And she misses.
Catholic's got it.
It is off target.
Catholic has won.
The Lexington Catholic Lady Knights here pulling off the big time upset knocking off the number 7th ranked team in the state, Assumption. And they put on a great show tonight. Their defense was top notch, and they had amazing PKs down here. And freshman Maggie Corbett coming up with the big penalty kick there with all this pressure. Great shot from Maggie Corbett. And the Lady Knights pull off the big upset here tonight over Assumption, and this was a much needed win for Coach Quigley and his team.
Great job, Lexington Catholic Knights. And we will create an instant highlight of the PKs for everybody.
Lexington Catholic Lady Knights going to take this one 3-1 in penalty kicks as they put up a great showing here tonight and got the big win that Coach Quigley was looking for.
Well, Jack, amazing job tonight, man.
Thanks, I'm glad I'm here.
We're going to tweet the PK, the endings out here, and we'll be able to get out of here, and I'll see everybody again tomorrow night. You want to thank some of our sponsors again before we sign off here? Want to thank White Greer and Maggard, obviously, for being our title sponsor here on the network. Collins Bowling Centers, Class 101, Bluegrass Orthodontics. Want to thank those fine folks. All Sports over there in Fayette Mall. If you see it on the field, see it on the court, you can pick it up at All Sports. Traditional Bank. Want to thank those folks. Mingy Beef Jerky. Love me some Mingy Beef Jerky. And matter of fact, on Friday night, the winning coach will leave here with some Mingy Beef Jerky. That's a new tradition we started here on the network. I want to thank Brad Carter for being a great AD over here at Lexington Catholic. Everybody else for the opportunity that helps me and Jack put us into this position to be able to call Lexington Catholic athletics here on the network. So for Jack Haynes, you know what? You did play-by-play tonight. I'm going to let you sign us off.
All right, sounds good. For William Warfield, I'm Jack Haynes. We'll see you this weekend to finish off the rest of this tournament here at Lexington Catholic. Lady Knights pulling out the win in PKs 3-1 with the big time upset. We'll see you next time on PrepSpin and Night Vision.
Perfect.